Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Misty, and if you don't know, I'm an upcoming sophomore here at VCU in Richmond, Virginia, and I am a pre-nursing student. Also, like other news, school is literally like starting in 2 weeks. So guys, like I said, summer is basically over. School starting in actually like less than 2 weeks for me, and when I tell you I'm so extremely excited, it doesn't even make sense. This year, these next 2 semesters, I will be, working on my minor. I'm minoring in nonprofit management and administration, and I'm just really excited. Like, I'm about to learn so much new stuff. I'm about to get into so much stuff, man, and I'm so excited. But that is a completely different video. I wanted to give you guys my step by step on what I do to prepare for the upcoming semesters, getting back into school after being gone for months and months and months. I also did this in like high school, so like it's transitioned like a little bit more now that I'm a college student, but it's not too much different from what I used to do. Although before I was still kind of in the mix, so I didn't really have to do too much. But without me rambling, I just want to share my tips with you guys. Number one thing, know your schedule. Now, I'm not sure how every school does it, but for me, my school, before you leave, like they have you set up, all the classes you want to take, you come up with a plan for what you want to do, all that stuff, especially like if you're in something where you have to apply to a school and get in, and that will base, off of what your classes will be. However, if you don't get in like me, um, you kind of just have to figure it out yourself. So it's like I said, it's a couple weeks out before school. The simplest thing you can do before you get there is just like know what your schedule is, know what time, what you're doing, just what your rough general your schedule. What are my classes? Where am I be at? General thing like that. Very simple. That's the number one thing. Number two, you need to assess where is your free time. When are you not in class? All that type of stuff. Like, for example, you have classes Monday through Thursday. You don't have class on Friday. I have class from 11 to 2 o'clock every day, and that's when my classes end. Assess where all that extra free time is and all that stuff. Knowing your schedule and knowing where you have free time and extra things like that are very important, because as pre-nursing students, we are not allowed to just sit around and take our classes and just, do good and then get in. That is not how it works. These people want to know who you are. They want to see you out here hustling, extracurriculars. They want to see it. So we need to know, like, okay, where can I go be me? Where can I shine? Where is my extra free time at? Yes, it's great to relax and have fun too. But like I said, we're in grind mode, we're in hustling mode, we got things to do. Pre-nursing students, we are trying to get out there. We're trying to network, okay? Gain experience. That's what your free time is for. Or for me anyway, that's what I say free time is for. So knowing your schedule and knowing your free time. The third thing you need to know after you've, figured out what your classes are, or you know where your classes are, where they are, and all that jazz, and then you've assessed where you have free time. Next, you need to figure out what you want to accomplish in that free time along with your classes. What goals are you setting for yourself? What characteristics do you want to pivot, make a mark on? Is it leadership? Do you want to show that you're charismatic, that you're caring, you're hardworking, you're resilient? What do you want to show? Because all of this is just a huge long resume and rehearsal for what your application is going to be. And you only have so much space, so you want a lot to choose from. You want to have a lot of accomplishments, and also it's good to do things on campus and in your area. So maybe, when they assess you as a student and your academics and everything, I'm sure they look at your background. I'm sure they look at what you're involved in, not purely just the application, especially if you are applying to the school that you're currently going to. Once they look you up, they can see everything that you're into. So even if you didn't, put that in your essay or list it as one of your accomplishments, at least now they see a generalized, like, oh, she does that, she did this, oh man, I didn't know she did that with us too, man, I was there for that. So breaking it back down, putting it together, know your schedule, assess what free time you have, and then figure out what you want to do with that free time. What do you want to accomplish? What goals are you setting? Where can you go? What can you do? And along with figuring out what you want to do goes into researching what's around you. You have to be active about it. You can't, things are just not going to fall into your lap. You have to research. You have to look around. You have to get out. You got to do stuff. You got to network. Okay, volunteer. It's very generalized, very simple. Number 4, how do you prepare for all of this stuff that you've got to do? Me personally, I am doing a lot. So I'm going to be full thrust once I get back to school. Not only am I going to be attending, 4 or 5 classes, I'm also going to be a TA. I'm volunteering at a hospital, and I also plan on working part-time. That is a lot going on. Okay, I'm a full-time student working part-time, volunteering at a hospital, and and I'm also a TA on top of that, which I've never done. I'm so honored to have that opportunity. Someone asked me, so I was like, oh, that's a good, way to display leadership and things like that. So when you have schedules like that, you need to find a way to prepare yourself mentally, again, maybe even physically. And sometimes preparing yourself also means like financially, just again, doing that research. Make sure you know, like, okay, what's my schedule? How do I put this together? How am I going to do this? Can I do this? Do I have space for that? X, Y, and Z. We don't want to get lost in all of the opportunities and organizations and just apply for everything. We have to make a set, step-by-step thing. Prepare, prioritize, which leads into my last step. Make your list of priorities. Obviously, number 1, your first priority will always be school. It will always be school, because that's not something that's malleable. Everything else is. Your free time, that's the malleable areas. So we know that our number 1 priority is always going to be school. Free time, what is most important to you that you want to show on your application? Once you figure out what that is, then you can go about saying, okay, it's more important to me that I show them that I'm caring and I care about my community, and I am willing to take my own time to care for others. If that's your goal, then we can go the volunteering route, and we can put that next in our free time. So think about who you are as a person and what you want to demonstrate, and what you think you didn't show if you didn't get in the first time, or what you think you can show more of, things like that. That's how you can make your priorities. School first, and then your goals. What do you want to show? Things like that. Alright guys, well that's all I have for you. I hope that wasn't too all over the place. I really do try to make my videos structured and give key points. It's just I feel so passionate sometimes. I just get to rambling. I have so much advice to give and so much knowledge to share with you guys that I wish I would thought about before I started college and my pre-nursing journey, or not pre-nursing, but my nursing journey. I wish I knew more about what I'm telling you guys now that I've experienced it. I'm just gonna reiterate those steps one more time for you guys. So like I said, number 1, know your schedule. What are your classes? Basic, basic, basic. Number 2, where is your free time? Where can I go shine? What can I do with the time that I'm not in class? Number 3, what are my goals? What do I want to accomplish? What do I want to show that I didn't show before, or that I can show more of? Number 4, how do I prepare for this? How do I go about doing the things that I want to accomplish? How do I go about achieving my goals and doing it in a way that is balanced and not all over the place, and it's cohesive and efficient? Lastly, making my list of priorities. What is most important, all the way down to not what's least important, but is the most malleable thing for you to do. So that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for my next video. Bye.